She said, say less, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Said, baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go from Tampa. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Here.
They'll motion over Pierce. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Right 90, right 90. Hey, let's go. Reload. Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry up the sideline, past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, and man, boy, did they ever.
Like zero. Touch.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Like 13, like 13.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Quick throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
54, like 54. Yes. Like 24 Linda, track to the key, green.
They go play action with Levis. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Now it is 1st and goal.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
From the gun, it's Levis. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Check up.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd down, 3 to go.
60 by 6. 60. Ready?
They send the tight end in motion. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man, that's Graham. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Dobbs headed in motion. Here's a give up the middle with White. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Go, Reed. Go.
On 3rd down, it's White. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
A 54-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. Slot man in motion right. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Like 46, like 46.
Levis. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Like 54, like 54.
He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A 0.
Now Levis. He's going to tuck, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Third and long.
Like 49. 23 Linda.
Now, Levis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go!
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end on the move left. Back to throw. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go. High.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Right side 4. On. Right side 4. Hey, here, I'm back. Here. Back. 54 readers. Right.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Right 24.
Up the middle they go. Down the sideline, inside the 25. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Right 54.
They'll motion over Pierce. Levis to throw it here on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alec Pierce. Touchdown. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score at Titans 17. Buccaneers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Rocco 80.
He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On a man left side, it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On first down, it's White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Tracking 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right 49. Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload. Let's go.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Right 5-4.
Throwing is Levis. That one complete to Pierce.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
Right 54.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The Titans sending out their punter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he'll take it on in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They send Evans in motion. He's going to run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mustang 19. Set go.
Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Check. Hurt. 60 Eagles. 79 Bronco.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready? Trap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Cougar 19.
On the give, it's White. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Dobbs headed in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off play Play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs back within 7. It's 24-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. A throw on the move is caught.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. We got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to be a Titans first down. Good running. Gets them to about the 44.
It's a gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Like 13, like 13.
Slot receiver, headed right. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the former first-rounder out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronski. A second down throw here for Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Levis to throw it here on first down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On second down, Levis. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. That's good for 11 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
Hey, like 13.
Al Give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a second and 6.
49, Mike 49.
From the gun, it's Levis. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
29 down, 22 leader. And 24 Linda, Fracture green.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline. sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Buccaneers 17.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Like 46! Like 46! 22, Rita! What?
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Like 54, like 54.
Throwing on second down, Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
22, Rita.
Now a run on first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Levis to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Like 49!
On fourth down, Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense... it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive go. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Second and 11. They'll motion over Pierce. Throwing is Levis. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins with a run by White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On first down, right back to White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Tight end going in motion here. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another run here with White. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Here we go. Third and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
24.
They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here's Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll stick to the ground. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and goal.
Hold on, like 90. 22 window, 22 window. Hold on, shoot. 22 window, 22 window.
To throw is Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Yeah, right 54.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through, and the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here comes second down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Titans have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So this one, a win for the visiting